Hey all, it's Davey G86 here, or the D Jizzle 86 as you know me via my YouTube channel. And just thought I'd give you an update on my life as of, what's the time? 1:38 AM on a Friday. So, not much has been going on. I just finished a 3 to midnight shift at Coles in the grocery department. So I'm pretty tired and I'll probably ramble again like I did last vlog, but what can you do? You may have noticed I'm wearing a replica WWE Attitude Era Championship belt. It's probably one of my favourites. It's better than the IC title that I have in my possession that I also spat on, that I mentioned on the last video. This one's a lot bigger and bolder, and it's just fucking awesome. I figured it's fitting to wear it in this video because I will mostly be talking about some of the stuff in wrestling at the moment, because I'm planning on actually starting a wrestling discussion show. If some people want to jump in on it and give their thoughts, that's cool too. I don't care. We'll see where we go. So we'll get the wrestling part out of the way, and we'll discuss WrestleMania 28, which is happening in a few weeks' time, and it's looking to be an awesome show. Recently announced Cody Rhodes and Big Show for the Intercontinental Championship, which won't be a great match, but in my head, I'm pretty sure Cody Rhodes will retain, being as Big Show hasn't won at a WrestleMania. He's basically the reverse Undertaker people are joking about. But who knows, like, anything can happen. I mean, maybe they'll put the IC belt on Big Show and let Cody Rhodes jump into the main event. But I don't see how a loss at WrestleMania would put Cody Rhodes in the main event. It just doesn't make sense. So I think it's quite easily set in stone that Cody Rhodes will retain the IC title at WrestleMania in Miami. What else is there? The Hell in a Cell match, of course. Triple H versus The Undertaker. The interesting thing about that is it's Undertaker's 20th match at WrestleMania, so you'd think it'd be set in stone that he would go 20-0 at WrestleMania. But it got interesting. It was made Hell in a Cell, which I mentioned, and, Hell in a Cell, Triple H and The Undertaker, you can't go wrong. I mean, granted, Undertaker is pretty banged up, and Triple H decimated him last year at WrestleMania 27. But I don't see it going that way. I mean, somehow I have a feeling that Undertaker is going to pull all the stops at WrestleMania this year, and it might even be a reverse, like Undertaker might take it to Triple H this year. Being banged up or not, I think Undertaker can hang with Triple H, and the fact that Shawn Michaels is the referee now, which was announced this past Monday Night Raw, I don't think it changes much, to be honest. I mean, yeah, he's Triple H's best friend, but they sort of be having this, like, tension between the two of them, and HBK says he knows who's going to win because he's made his mind up, and people are insinuating that it's going to be Triple H, but I think he's going to let Undertaker win, because I think deep down Shawn Michaels doesn't want Triple H to end the streak, because then Triple H would have done what HBK couldn't twice before. So, yeah, that would be an interesting match. In fact, I'd almost say that would be my favourite match on this year's WrestleMania card, mainly because I was a fan of The Undertaker here and there, but I'm definitely a Triple H fan. Partly why I got this belt, because Triple H held it for so many times and for a long time. But yeah, I can't wait for that match. I mean, Hell in a Cell, I'm wondering how far they'll push it. I mean, last year, even though it was PG, we had a headshot with a chair, which apparently they both got fined for, which is pretty funny that Triple H got fined by the company that he's probably going to run soon, and for entertaining the fans the way they used to. I mean, granted, people shouldn't be hitting the head with a chair, but it's wrestling. You want that. Okay, what other matches? Royal Rumble winner Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm a bit about that match. I mean, yeah, we all know Sheamus won the Royal Rumble just to fuck with the internet community. I mean, it was out of nowhere. There was no real build up to Sheamus winning the Rumble. He was doing stuff on SmackDown, then he was teamed with bloody Hornswoggle for a bit, then he went from there. He was like this over babyface in SmackDown, and then they just died, and then all of a sudden Royal Rumble, and here he is, Royal Rumble winner, and now going to face Daniel Bryan for the world title at WrestleMania. It annoys the fuck out of me that they keep giving the Rumble winner status to people that they don't plan on pushing. Like, people may think Sheamus is going to win the belt at WrestleMania, but I don't see it. Like, Daniel Bryan's just being awesome as a heel at the moment. I didn't think it would happen, but it has, and he's probably one of the few reasons people would watch SmackDown now. I mean, he's a great wrestler, and his heel character is just going worse and worse in terms of how much you hate him, which is what you want from a heel. You want to hate them. If you don't hate the heel, then they're not doing their job. So yeah, Daniel Bryan will probably retain, and it will probably be one of the not so great matches on the card. I mean, I won't say shit, because Daniel Bryan's a great wrestler and Sheamus is a good powerhouse, but the two won't mesh well. I don't see it happening, and yeah, my prediction is, even if that is high on the card, it will definitely not be close to the end, like maybe third or fourth last match of the card. So yeah. Now we move on to the two probably hyped matches. You got CM Punk versus Chris Jericho for the WWE Championship in what I am predicting to be the match of the night, based on wrestling. Story, nobody really gives a shit, but the two can put on a clinic, and I think together they will easily be the best match of the night. And the fact it's for the WWE title just makes it so much more better, and it's a match people have wanted for ages. When they knew Jericho was coming back, they're like, he's coming back to face Punk, and it's going to be for the title. What else is Punk going to do? He's pretty much beaten like everybody, which is true. He's had challenges from Ziggler, and he had the whole thing with Del Rio and The Miz and whatever. So who else but Jericho, really? I mean, there was talk late last year that they were going to put Triple H versus Punk for the title, make Triple H heel. That obviously didn't happen. And we get an awesome match between Undertaker and Triple H because of that, so that's awesome. But yeah, I can't wait for that match either. I mean, great wrestling clinic. It's going to be fucking insane. Submissions, bloody go to sleep, code breakers. I wouldn't even be surprised if you see like CM Punk do the code breaker or Jericho do the go to sleep. I mean, think of Rock and Austin in WrestleMania 17. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen between those two. So yeah, that's great. And now the main event. John Cena versus The Rock. The most hyped match for WrestleMania this year. It's been shoved down our throats for like a year. That whole feud is pretty insane. Like, it died for ages, obviously, because The Rock wasn't there. So, like, they weren't mentioning it really. Maybe a little bit here and there. And then lately, it's just been shoved down our throats. But in saying that, it's been entertaining. Like, John Cena has a point. The Rock is not The Rock at the moment. He's a shell of what he used to be. I mean, he's funny, but he's only funny on pre-taped segments. When he's in the ring, John Cena just shits all over him. I don't know if that's intentional or if John Cena's just being a douche. I don't know, but this past week on Raw, when they had another encounter in the ring, John Cena just demolished The Rock verbally. Like, everything The Rock said. John Cena's comebacks just made you forget that The Rock was even in the ring, really. All the pre-tape segments The Rock did for Raw, fucking hilarious. Like the shit of where he's throwing the John Cena attire into the ring, like the t-shirts. In the ring, sorry. I mean the river. All the t-shirts, the wristbands, all that shit. It was fucking funny. And even when he said he was going to stick a feather up John Cena's ass, that shit was funny too. It's just a random line. It was hilarious. A bit like Chris Jericho and CM Punk's promo from the week before, where Punk asked Jericho if he invented Canada. That was bloody hilarious to me too. So yeah, in terms of the match itself, obviously I want to see it because it'll be pretty epic. I mean, I don't think it will be a Hogan Rock thing where Rock was the face, but Hogan was being cheered. I think it's in Miami, so everyone's going to boo Cena. There may be a couple of Cena fans, obviously, that aren't kids because, there's always kids there that like Cena. But if I had to pick a winner, I'd pick Cena. But the fact that Cena's demolishing Rock already before they've even gotten the ring has sort of made me a bit iffy on that choice. Like, I always thought it was going to be Cena, but I wouldn't be surprised if they let The Rock have this one. Especially since he's saying that he's going to be at next year's WrestleMania as well, which could lead to a possible rematch between the two. John Cena versus The Rock number 2 in New Jersey, I think next year's WrestleMania is in. So, yeah, that would be a bit crazy to see, but I can't wait for WrestleMania. It's probably one of the best pay-per-views we've had in a long time. So, and the final card's not even announced. So, hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll find out. Anyway, I'll leave the wrestling discussion because this video's already been going for 12 minutes and I need to save some stuff for when I actually make wrestling only videos. So yeah, what else to talk about? I'm actually catching up with a few friends tomorrow night. A couple of school friends, like the group I hung out with when I was in high school that I don't really see much anymore because they're all like got their own jobs and whatever. Haven't seen them in ages and I can't wait because at this moment in time it doesn't feel like I've got a lot of close friends, so it'd be great to reconnect with those guys. What else is on the agenda? I got to work on Saturday night, apparently busy night for groceries, so I'm not looking forward to that. Sunday, I'm actually entering the Pokemon tournament, as I said in the last video. So I'll be playing some Pokemon there, trying out my new deck. Hopefully I can place higher than second last this time. But who knows? What else? Monday's a public holiday, so I've actually taken a day off from work so I can spend time with the girlfriend. Because if I didn't take Monday off, she probably would have cracked it knowing that I could have had a 2 days straight, which I don't usually get now that I'm in grocery. So yeah, that should make her happy, which in turn will make me happy, so that works. I'm going to give a quick shout out to my friend Catherine, because she's probably one of the few people that's actually watching this video right now. So, hi Kat, and you suck because you're living in Brisbane. That's all I can say. You should be down in Melbourne chilling with me. What else? I could keep talking for hours, to be honest, and I should probably stop this video soon, but I feel like I haven't really said much. So, you know what would be interesting? If there is anybody actually watching this video, why don't you tell me what I should be talking about? Because I seem to really suck at ad-libbing and I ramble on about shit that I think I should talk about, like the wrestling, because wrestling went for pretty much half this, 3/4 of this video. So yeah, leave comments and let me know what you want to see. Where you want me to talk about games or friendships or life. Hell, if you want me to teach you something like, I don't know, how to fart the alphabet, I don't fucking know. Just let me know what you want. You can drop me a line at my Facebook or my Twitter. Otherwise, I will let you go and I'll see you next time.